problem of evil is not a good argument against God. It is actually one of the best arguments for God.
Yes, that's right.
Evil itself is one of the best arguments for God. Please explain.
Yes. This surprises people when I say this, that the problem of evil is one of the best arguments for God, not against God. And I think it's because they haven't thought about the issue carefully. Think about the problem of evil. When people complain about the problem of evil, they're saying that things are not the way they're supposed to be. Something has gone wrong, okay? Well, something can only go wrong if there is a way that it's supposed to be right. Okay, now I want to move slowly here because this is a very important point people get. If we say that, say, a man is a criminal, it is because the man has broken a law. Okay, so he's a criminal. Really? What did he do? Well, he stole from somebody else, and that's illegal. He broke the law. Okay, I get that. Okay, but the law can only be there if somebody made the law. So if you're not in any country, you can't break the law because there's no one to break the law. Sometimes I point out, like in Germany, they have this super highway, and it's called the Autobahn. Yes, and can you break the speed limit on the Autobahn? The answer is no, you can't break the speed limit. Why not? Because there is no speed limit on the Autobahn. Okay, so you can't break a speed limit that doesn't exist. Okay, now if there is a speed limit on a freeway that you can break, it's only because there was a governing authority that gave the law that you end up breaking by going too fast. Okay, so notice how what's required for there to be a problem of evil. Just to have a problem of evil, you have to have a good law that is broken. Results in evil. But in order to have a good law that is broken, there has to be a lawmaker to make that good law. That's the way that works. The laws don't just come out of nowhere. They don't come by accident. If they came by accident, why should I believe it? There's no authority. I can't make the law. You can't make the law. Okay, because we're not an adequate authority in any area to do that. Well, I make the law at my house, but those get broken all the time. So when people complain about the problem of evil, and by the way, everybody does this because they all know that something's wrong with the world. They're complaining that a law has been broken. That's really what it amounts to. Okay. And keep in mind that when they complain about evil, they are not talking about being inconvenienced or doing something that people, oh, I don't like that. Well, there are a lot of things I don't like. I don't like Brussels sprouts. I don't like liver. I don't like that, but that's not evil. It's just stuff I don't like. And so there's a lot of people think, well, there's stuff that they don't like. But see, that's not. When people complain about evil, they're talking about real evil out there in the world, okay? In order for there to be real evil out there in the world, there's got to be a set of laws over everybody that defines what the evil actually is, that gets broken, and that's evil, all right? The question is, where do those laws come from? There's only one place the laws can come from. They have to come from a lawmaker that's big enough to require, to make, in a certain sense, laws over the whole humanity. Okay? Well, who's that? That's not Fred. That's not Bill. That's not Sasha. That's God. He's the only one. So in order to have the problem of evil, you have to have a God. Okay? If there is no God, then there are no laws. If there are no laws, there are no broken laws. And if there are no broken laws, there's no problem of evil. But there is a problem of evil. We all know this. Therefore, there are broken laws. Therefore, there are laws. Therefore, there is a lawmaker. Therefore, there is God. Now, I understand this doesn't answer the question, how could God be good and powerful and still allow evil in the world? That's a separate question. But one thing you can't do is you can't say God doesn't exist because of evil in the world, because then you're going to have to say, that means there is no evil in the world. But if there is no evil in the world, then what is that person complaining about to begin with? So that's called the moral argument for the existence of God. And very simply put, If there is no God, then there is no objective morality. But there is objective morality. We know that because of the problem of evil. Therefore, there must be a God.
Thank you, sir. And also, I think as we go through COVID-19, and if we take naturalistic worldview, this is what we expect.
Yes.
Because in Darwinian evolution, viruses are evolving and we are evolving.
Yeah.
This is what we expect from nature. There is no evil in any of these viruses or pandemics.
Yeah, let me make a comment, though, about that so far. And that is, first of all, it is what you'd expect even in a Christian worldview, because the world is broken and this is the kind of thing that's going to happen. But in a Christian worldview, we can call this bad and broken, okay, evil, if you will. In a naturalistic worldview, you're right. This is the kind of thing you'd expect. Different things evolve and kill other things, okay? That's what you'd expect too. However, in a materialistic worldview, a naturalistic worldview, you can't call it evil. It's just, you can say I don't like it, but you can't call it actually evil. And so there is a sense which something like COVID-19 fits into both of our worldviews. However, it fits into ours better because we know that it causes evil. And evil fits our worldview. It doesn't fit a naturalistic worldview.